Hello again and welcome to Side Income Planet and 4 digital skills that you can sell to others and that you can manage from your own home. Before we get into these, we're going to look at a number of skills that you can take on, but what has been stopping you from taking on these skills right now? First of all, might be time management. You might think that to do these jobs requires you to put in 60 hours a week. We are going to explain to you and debunk that myth to show you that you don't need to put in long hours to make some of these skills pay for you. We're going to talk about the knowledge that you require to make some of these skills work and how quickly you can acquire that knowledge and how quickly you can convert it in and put it into practice so that it starts to pay back for you. And then the fear of failure, that's one of the things that blocks a lot of people. It stops people putting things on posts onto YouTube because you think that you're going to be the laughing stock of the internet. Well, that's wrong. What you put on, if you follow any training that you take, will be high quality stuff. It will be better than 70, 80% of what's out there on the internet already. So do not fear failure. But the key thing is, those three things, those three barriers which are stopping you, they're also what's stopping everybody else. They're what's stopping every small organization, business, and individual who wants to be online from getting themselves properly online. So let's make a start. The first one is to build websites. The internet has bizarrely only been going about 20 years. And right now, we think there are approximately 2 billion websites on the internet. That's a huge number, but only 200 million of those are active. 1 in 10 are active, 9 out of 10 inactive, which means they're the equivalent of the brochure that you had produced for an event 3 years ago that's been left in the corner of your office, which is now out of date and is of no use to anybody. And that tells us two things. First of all, that there are plenty of websites out there that need somebody to take over to rebuild them and to get them going again and make them active. And there are also still plenty of opportunities for people to build websites for others. There are 3 things that you can offer really when you are looking to build websites. The first is people need help with registering a domain. You can go to places like UKReg and you can identify and purchase a domain for them. It's really easy to do, but people get frightened by it. If you do that, it's another opportunity for you to make a little bit of an admin sale. The website then needs to be hosted somewhere. That's the filing cabinet which stores all of the code that's out there in the cloud to make the website work. And you need to pay for that. Anybody who owns a website is paying for their hosting. Well, you can pay to own a whole load of hosting space and you can sell that to your clients and you can make some money every month to cover your costs and to make a bit of profit. That is from Hostgator.com. And then finally, you can build the website. Yes, there are plenty of places on advertising on the television that say that you can go on there and log on and build a website quickly, and you can, but it is a basic website. It follows a basic template. When people want something slightly more bespoke, they want more access to it, they want it done in a slightly different way, they need somebody to build it. And you can do that. You can pick up those skills very quickly, and you can use sites like WordPress, which are free. It's free software, and more than a third of the whole of the internet is based on WordPress sites, including some of the very biggest corporations across the world. So what can you earn? Well, to build a basic site for a local organization, a local small business, you may charge £500 to £1,000 to build that site. That may take you 3 to 4 hours of work. So you're talking approximately £250 per hour as your charges. You then, if you need to maintain it, if they want to put things on every week, if they want to make changes, if you are hosting it, you would have ongoing charges where you can just build a steady flow of income for yourself. You can go away and get yourself qualified to do that. You can become qualified within 1 week. You can become qualified online to 5 4-hour training days and get a diploma in digital marketing, which qualifies you in all of this, gives you a qualification you can show to other people, and that would cost you approximately £1,200 at the moment, although prices may differ when you come to look at it. Before we go on to number 2, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. press the red button below, give us a thumbs up, and if you press the bell as well, then you'll be notified every time we put on a new post. Number 2, you can become an online graphic designer. Caveat this right up front by saying this is a lot easier if you have some design skills and feeling in advance. I do not have that. I can recognize a good piece of design when it is finished, but I cannot understand how the colors go together and the shapes go together to build it myself. There are plenty of sites that you can go on and advertise your site and yourself on it. If you see here, this is the front page of 99designs.co.uk, and I'll come back onto that in about 30 seconds. What do people need designing? Well, they want websites designing, logos designing, business cards, packaging, brochures, book covers, anything that they want to have on an image. And what they want is to get their designs done at a reasonable price and not pay a large design company to do that, not pay over the top for what they receive, and not have to pay for large office overheads. So the opportunity is there for you. There are 4 websites I want to show you. This is the inside of that 99 designs. This is when you start to look for people who can do logos. You go onto these sites, you register as your designer, you put up some of your stuff that you've done, and people can come and ask you to quote for the piece of work, ask you how much, give you the piece of work, you do it, you get paid. So that's 99 designs. Another one doing exactly the same is Fiverr.com. And for those of you who know Fiverr.com, you might think, well, you can only charge £5 for the piece of work, but no, that's wrong. You look at all of these, £42, £21, £126. So you are not as restricted as you used to be on the charge for the piece of work you do. But beware, it is a competitive marketplace. So if you overcharge, you probably crash yourself out of the market. And Upworks.com, it's exactly the same as the other two. You can register on there as a designer, put some of your product on there, and let people come and find you, and you can quote for pieces of work and then hopefully win them and do them and get the money. And you can see there, people are charging $38 an hour and $45 an hour for their work. The final website is Canva.com. This is different to the other 3. This is a site where you can go on and actually design things. It's a free site. You can get on there. You can see at the bottom, this is where Siding on the Planet does a load of its stuff. And you can go on there and do YouTube channel art, presentations, blog banners, Twitter posts, Facebook stuff, Instagram stuff, LinkedIn stuff. They have all the sizes. You can upload images. You can use some images from their library. You can use lots of different text, and you can build your own channel art and design a product. So that's canva.com. Number 3 is to build chatbots. You probably know what a chatbot is, but if you don't, it is the little pop-up screen which comes normally at the bottom right of your screen and starts to act as if somebody's there saying, hey, how can I help you? What can I do for you today? And it often tells you, well, actually, I'm a robot, but I'm here to answer your questions. And it takes you down a sequence of paths and tries to give you the answers. It's great for targeting potential clients. It actually provides answers. If you follow these things, I want to find your services. I actually want to find something on how you do furniture design, something like that. It allows you to take people to the parts of your website quickly so that you can most easily and efficiently capture them and start to sell to them. Even though it's a robot, it allows you to appear human. You can put in humor into it. You can say, thank you, please, welcome. All of these things just to take the edge off it. It is not like waiting on the telephone and press 1 for this, press 2 for that. It allows you to promote your services and, most importantly, to capture the contact details of other people. A lot of chatbots are on Facebook Messenger. There are 1.3 billion users of Messenger every day. As we said, it allows businesses to capture your contact details if you're using it on Messenger. It replaces call handlers, so it will operate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It doesn't need somebody sat by the phone. Now, you can charge somebody about £2,000 to build their chatbot. You can get trained and attend a course for between £1,000 and £2,000. So you get one client, you can cover the cost of your course, and then you can start to sell on to other clients and start to make a profit from it. Chatbots are increasingly becoming important on all websites and online platforms. Finally, if you want to have a good look at a site and see how you can build sites yourself, go to ManyChat.com and you will be able to start your own chatbots there and learn how to do it. It will be rabbit hole learning. You'll be teaching yourself. Much better if you can go on a course and get taught by somebody who will save you the time and the pain of failure. And finally, number 4 is become a social media manager. There are so many different social media platforms out there. They all need somebody to feed to them. Businesses know how important they are. Leaders know how important they are. Presidents and world leaders put their stuff out on social media platforms so that we hear it here first. But they need somebody to manage the platform. They haven't got the time to do it themselves, and they haven't got the desire to do it themselves. So you can manage it for a business or for an organization. You can charge them maybe £500 per client per month. That would break down into £200 per platform. And if you do 3 platforms, maybe you give them a discount and do them at £500, as I have suggested. And that is literally just to manage any comments that come onto their social media platforms, and then to put out an agreed schedule of posts where the company, the organization, whatever, gives you the information and you put out your posts once, twice, 3 times a week. And you can pre-schedule all of that in batches using plenty of tools online. You can see here that as you get onto bigger clients, you can actually start to charge quite a lot more. And that excludes running campaigns for them. If you get onto building a campaign for them on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, anything like that, then you can obviously charge more money. But you'd need to learn how to put together the campaigns. There's plenty of great training out there that you can go to, but do go to it. It will teach you how to get inside the advertising centres and how you can target audiences by age, by gender, by geography, by employment type, by interests, whether they're single, whether they're married, whether they've got children, all of those sort of descriptors. And it allows you to target your content out to those people in different ways. As I said, that's a social media campaign, and that would be in addition to being the normal social media manager. If you want to find out more about side incomes and generating multiple streams of income, go to sideincomeplanet.com, have a look at our posts, have a look at our website, and start to follow us. You can also go to bit.ly/SIP posts. And if you join the Side Income Planet community, then you'll be told every time we put out a new post so that you don't miss anything. Plenty of great ideas out there, plenty of examples of best practice, good books to read, podcast interviews with people who have achieved and made it happen. In this film, we have talked about getting training on all 4 of those offerings. If you want to find out who we have used for training, then please email us to hustle@sideincomeplanet.com, and we'll send you the links to our training providers that we have used. They were great for us. We cannot guarantee them for you, but they were great for us, and you can judge by the nature of our product whether we got it right or wrong. Finally, before we go, please once more, subscribe below, hit the red button, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, tell us what you think of this film, and hit the bell so that you get updated every time we put out a new film. Thank you for joining us today. This has been a short, sharp blast from Side Income Planet. Look after yourselves and stay safe.